aspire to make a living, aspire to make a difference by Denzel Washington. Welcome to BMC News Live English. Myself, Shina Sultana, joining you with daily news updates. Today's headlines. King Hamad Medal for Peaceful Coexistence announced. His Highness Sheikh Issa chairs Board of Trustees of the Issa bin Salman Charity Educational Endowment meeting. Bahrain has announced 95% of COVID patients recover in 5 days after Sotrovimab treatment. No quarantine for vaccinated travelers of Saudi Arabia upon arrival in United Kingdom. First road linking Saudi Arabia and Oman set to open soon. His Highness Sheikh Issa bin Salman Hamad Al Khalifa, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Issa bin Salman Charity Educational Endowment, today chaired the Board of Trustees of the Issa bin Salman Charity Educational Endowment meeting. During the meeting, His Highness issued directives facilitating follow-up with students to maximize learning rates and approving the charity's mission plan and strategic investments projects, including plans for the scholarship's 8th intake. His Highness Sheikh Issa noted that Bahrain's educational system has continued to develop despite the challenges of COVID-19 with the support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Issa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. His Highness Sheikh Issa congratulated the class of 2020 for their accomplishments and expressed appreciation to the Ministry of Education for ensuring continuity of education during exceptional times. His Highness Sheikh Issa received a briefing on the progress of scholarship recipients, as well as a progress report on the 246 scholarships offered to students attending 15 local and 4 international universities from 2013 to 2021. For his part, H.E. Dr. Majid bin Ali Al-Nayami, Minister of Education and Vice Chairman of the Issa bin Salman Charity Educational Endowment, extended the gratitude of the scholarship recipients to His Highness Sheikh Issa for the support offered. A new medal named after His Majesty King Hamad bin Issa Al Khalifa has been announced today. The King Hamad Medal for Peaceful Coexistence will recognize leading personalities and international organizations that support the noble human values embraced by the Kingdom of Bahrain hundreds of years ago, before blossoming under the prosperous reign of His Majesty the King. The medal was endorsed as the Board of Trustees of the King Hamad Global Center for Peaceful Coexistence convened for its regular meeting for 2021. Board of Trustees Chairman Dr. Sheikh Khalid bin Khalifa Al Khalifa presided over the session in the presence of Vice Chairman, members and Secretary General Sumaya Al-Mir. The medal will contribute to enhancing regional and global awareness of the importance of respecting religions and accepting others to achieve peace and harmony among different peoples and societies, said the board. Out of 11,016 COVID-19 tests carried out on yesterday, 112 new cases have been detected among 65 expats, 38 contacts and 9 travelers related. There were 233 recoveries, increasing total recoveries to 2,63,893. There was one recorded death, raising the death toll to 1,367. There are currently 62 cases in critical condition and 11 receiving treatment. 1,475 are stable out of a total of 1,537 active cases. Now we shall go for a small break.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
The Health Ministry has revealed that the treatment of COVID-19 infections with the use of monoclonal antibody drug Sotrovimab has proved effective. The drug has been used since June 18 COVID-19 patients in the Kingdom of Bahrain after the National Health Regulatory Authority NHRA approved it. According to ministry records, 95% of the patients recorded from the virus within 5 days only after receiving the drug, and that 100% of them left from the hospital. The ministry also confirmed that all 230 patients who received the drug between 18 June and 1st July did not show any complications, and none of them was admitted to the intensive care unit. The ministry noted that there were no side effects of either of all cases in the drugs. Also, NHRA last month approved Sotrovimab for emergency use as well. Fully vaccinated travelers from Saudi Arabia will not need to quarantine upon arrival in the UK. According to reports, the government is all set to announce a decision allowing vaccinated visitors from countries on the UK's amber list without isolating for up to 10 days from as early as July 19. Under the UK's traffic light system for travel, foreign countries are split into 3 categories. Travelers visiting destinations on the government's green list do not need to quarantine after returning, while trips to amber list countries come with a mandatory 10 days of isolation at home. People arriving from red list areas, those deemed the highest risk, need to quarantine in a government-approved hotel at their own cost. Currently, Saudi Arabia along with Kuwait are only 2 Gulf countries which are on the UK's amber list. The first road linking Saudi Arabia and the Sultanate of Oman will be opened soon. It was announced by Oman's Ministry of Transport. In an interview with Oman TV, Salem Mohammed Al Nayami, Undersecretary at the Ministry of Transport, Communications and Information Technology, said that work is now in full swing to establish the necessary facilities to provide utility services for the road users. The road will cut the distance between the 2 countries by about 800 kilometers, reducing travel time significantly, he said. The road passes through the Empty Quarter and Al Asha Governorate in Saudi Arabia, and its length in Oman is about 160 kilometers, while the wide stretch of the road covering 580 is in the kingdom. Global Airline Industry Body IATA said that passenger air travel demand remained subdued compared to pre-pandemic levels, with figures showing it was 63% lower in May 2021 than in the same month 2 years ago. International travel is much more affected by ongoing restrictions than travel within domestic markets like China and Russia, IATA said. IATA Director General Willie Walsh called on governments to better coordinate between themselves to aid the airline industry's recovery. The global COVID-19 death toll surpassed 4 million on yesterday, according to the tally by Johns Hopkins University. It is widely believed to be an undercount because of overlooked cases or deliberate concealment. With the advent of the vaccine, deaths per day have plumped to around 7,900 after topping out at over 18,000 a day in January. However, in recent weeks, the mutant Delta version of the virus, first identified in India, has set off alarms around the world, spreading rapidly even in vaccination success stories like the US, Britain and Israel. Other countries have reimposed preventive measures and authorities are rushing to step out the campaign to dispense shots. The US and other wealthy countries have agreed to share at least 1 billion doses with struggling countries. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai, inaugurated Deep Dive Dubai, the home of the deepest swimming pool for diving in the world. Located in Dubai's Nad Al Sheba neighborhood, Deep Dive Dubai's pool has been verified by Guinness World of Records as the world's deepest swimming pool for diving at an incredible depth of over 60 meters and holding 14 million liters of water, the equivalent of 6 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Featuring the latest technology and unrivaled facilities, including what will be the region's most advanced hyperbaric chamber, Deep Dive Dubai's pool also features an astonishing sunken city that divers of all levels can explore, complete with an abandoned streetscape and featuring an apartment, garage and arcade. Free diving and scuba diving experiences and courses are offered to all ability levels by a team of international diving professionals. Among the features of the 60-meter pool are 2 underwater habitats with a dry chamber at 6 and 21 meters, 56 underwater cameras covering all angles of the pool, as well as advanced sound and mood lighting systems. The pool's fresh water is filtered and circulated every 6 hours through siliceous volcanic rock. NASA developed filter technology and UV radiation in one of the largest and fastest filter systems in the region. Currently, it will open by invitation only with public bookings to be open in late July at deepdivedubai.com. Deep Dive Dubai's guided experience and courses are offered across 3 categories: Discover, Dive and Develop, and are open to both residents and visitors aged 10 and above, ranging from complete beginners to professional divers and athletes. The Discover category indicates to those who want to try a single dive or take their first steps towards certification as a diver. The Dive category allows everyone to dive within their certification limits. The Develop category is for training to both develop skills and gain scuba diving and free diving certifications, ranging from entry level to technical and instructor level. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shina Sultana. Good night.